Ilang beses mo nang pinipigilan yung sarili mo na gawin yung isang bagay dahil lang takot ka. Takot kang mag-fail, takot kang ma-judge, takot kang ma-reject, takot ka kasi hindi ka sigurado. And hanggang kailan ka magpapadala sa takot? Hanggang kailan mo pipigilan yung sarili mo dun sa mga bagay na alam mo namang magpapasaya sa'yo? Hanggang kailan mo iisipin yung sasabihin ng ibang tao? Hanggang kailan mo i-overthink yung mga bagay-bagay bago mo siya gawin? Hanggang kailan mo iisipin na kakayanin ko kaya? Magagawa ko kaya? May oras pa ba ako? Hanggang kailan mo i-delay yung action na alam mong makakatulong para ma-achieve mo yung gusto mong ma-achieve sa buhay? Or maybe ask yourself today, ano yung mga bagay na gusto mo naman talagang gawin pero hindi mo magawa kasi natatakot ka? Grabe yung nagagawa sa atin ng takot, no? Ang daming relationship na hindi natutuloy kasi natatakot tayong magmahal. Ang daming negosyo ang hindi nasisimulan kasi natatakot tayong mag-fail. Ang daming opportunities yung pinapalagpas natin kasi natatakot tayong sumugal. Ang tanong ay hindi kaya ko ba or hindi? Kasi baka kaya mo naman, natatakot ka lang. Kung pagod ka ng maghabol sa life, ako rin. Welcome to the Trentahin Podcast. Stop chasing and start choosing. Yan ang mantra natin dito. Kaya naman, let's go! Simulan na natin to. Pwedeng nakatulala ka lang habang nakikinig. Welcome to episode 13 of the Trentahin Podcast. Hi, my name is Gold. I am your host, and welcome back to the podcast. If you're listening to this podcast for the first time, thank you so much for being here. And if you've been listening to my podcast sa napakaraming episodes na maraming salamat for supporting and for listening. I hope you treat this as a way of you showing up for yourself, na every time nakikinig kayo ng mga ganitong podcast, alam ninyo na nagsisay yes kayo sa sarili ninyo. Ang topic natin for today ay go all in. Huwag kang matakot. Kakarating ko lang from Siquijor and yun talaga yung greatest lesson na natutunan ko sa trip. Na-realize ko na if may gusto kang gawin, go all in. Ibuhos mo lahat. I mean, tinanong ko nga si ChatGPT, ano bang mas magandang term? Go all in or go all out? And then na-realize ko, there's difference pala between the two. When you go all out, it's you putting out energy, effort, performing, parang palabas lahat to the point na wala nang natitira for yourself. And when you go all in, itotodo mo pa rin yung effort, itotodo mo pa rin yung performance, pero pupunuin mo muna yung sarili mo bago ka tumodo sa pag-out para less yung burnout and at the same time, mas sustainable siya for you. So going all in doesn't mean kailangan magiging reckless ka, iwan mo na lahat. Tapos pag may gusto kang i-pursue na tao, career or opportunity, bala na kayo dyan, mag-go all in na ako dito, iwan ko na kayo. Ito na lang yung buhay ko. Hindi ganon yung gusto kong gawin ninyo. Ang gusto ko is give it all to yourself. Talagang punuin mo, siksikin mo yung sarili mo so that you can go all out dun sa mga bagay na gusto mo talagang i-pursue. Kasi naniniwala ako, diluted focus equals diluted result. Ibig sabihin, kung 50% lang yung binibigay mo doon sa isang bagay na gusto mo, 50% or less lang din yung result na makukuha mo. Pero kapag binigay mo 100% in and out, makukuha mo, it's either 100% or more. Andito ako sa journey na yun ngayon kasi parang sobrang minamahal ko talaga ngayon yung content creation. Sobrang minamahal ko yung pag-educate, empower, and entertain ng mga tao through the contents that I do. And then yung Siquijor trip namin, parang every time we go on a trip kami ni Mika, ang intention namin is as if paid yun, as if nagta-travel kami kasi binayaran kami ng brands, or nagta-travel kami because it's a paid collaboration. Kahit na ang totoo, kami lang naman talaga yung gumastos dun sa trip. Pero mas naging intentional kami na we act as if it's already there. Ibig sabihin, grabe yung sipag namin mula umaga hanggang gabi. Minsan nga madaling araw na nag-e-edit pa rin kami or nag-brainstorm pa rin kami. Grabe yung conversations namin on how we can make our content more authentic, with purpose, with messaging na alam naming makakatulong sa mga audience and followers namin. I mean, talagang as if full-time content creator kami na ito yung ginagawa namin and ito yung nagbibigay sa amin ng napakaraming pera. Kahit na in reality, as of this moment, hindi pa siya ganun kalaki talaga. Pero alam mo yung feeling na nahanap mo yung isang bagay na gusto mong gawin and alam mong hindi mo lang siya gustong gawin pero alam mong nakaka-create siya ng impact sa mga taong nakikinig, nakakapanood. Ngayon lang ako naging ganito ka-obsess, ganito ka-focus, ganito ka-clear, ka-certain doon sa bagay na gusto kong gawin in life. And kung ikaw, meron kang, ano ba yon, yung heart mo ay sinasabi na ito yung path na i-take mo, or what if simulan mo na yan, or kung meron ng mga desires in your heart right, whether it's you creating content as well just like us, or maybe you starting that business, or maybe you pursuing that career internationally. Go, simulan mo na. Act as if it's already there. Act as if it's already happening. Kasi wala naman talagang perfect moment. Kasi the universe will mirror your energy. So kung ang energy mo is 50%, then 50% lang din yung ibibigay niya. Pero kapag when you move, when you act, when you behave na as if, ay grabe, ini-embody niya talaga yung essence na yon, or ini-embody niya talaga yung, let's say, pagiging full-time content creator or pagiging businessman or pagiging top employee, then ima-match yun ng universe. Makukuha mo siya talaga. And then emphasis again sa salitang go all in, because yes, grabe yung focus namin dun sa trip when we create content. Grabe yung intentionality. Pero at the same time, hindi siya nakaka-burnout because it's coming from purpose. That's number one. Alam namin na we're doing this beyond ourselves. Number two, meron kaming personal time. Meron kaming solitude. Meron kaming time na i-feel muna namin yung cup namin sa umaga. Ako personally, what I do, I journal, I read books, I praise and worship, I enjoy my silence in the morning. Para bago ako ma-expose sa social media, or bago ako ma-expose sa pag-create ng content, or bago ako kumonekta sa ibang tao, alam kong nagasolinahan ko yung sarili ko. Alam kong nabigyan ko yung sarili ko ng chance na ako muna yung unahin ko bago yung iba. That's why paglabas ko maybe ng hotel, or kapag lumabas na ako sa bahay, parang ready na ako, Lord. Ready na ako to serve others because I was able to serve myself first. And at the same time, number three, the reason bakit hindi nakaka-burnout yung trip kahit na nagka-create kami ng content, it's because I'm surrounded by like-minded individuals. I'm surrounded by Andy and Mika, who is a secure relationship for me, who keeps on reassuring me na I am doing a great job. May patutunguhan yung ginagawa ko. So gets kita kung hindi ka maka-all in kasi feeling mo mag-isa ka lang. Gets kita kung feeling mo hindi mo mabigay yung lahat-lahat kasi ikaw lang yung nakakaintindi sa sarili mo. And maybe kung wala kang ganun, hopefully makahanap ka ng safe space or secured connection kung saan hindi mo mafe-feel na weird ka to have that kind of business idea. Hindi mo mafe-feel na weird ka to have that kind of passion, obsession, focus dyan sa bagay na yan. Kasi pag nahanap mo yung mga tao na naiintindihan ka, ginagawa din yung gusto mong gawin, at gets na gets ka, then alam mo yung feed kayo ng momentum ng isa't isa. Parang mas paliliyabin ninyo yung fire ng bawat isa. And then nagugulat na lang kayo, grabe, ang dami nyo na palang na-accomplish. Grabe na pala yung effort ninyo. Hindi mo na siya namalayan because ginagawa nyo siya together. Totoo yun, no? If you wanna go fast, go alone. But if you wanna go far, be with someone. Mas sustainable for me yung meron kang kasama. Mas sustainable for me yung hindi ka nag-iisa dun sa journey, because the truth is you cannot fully rely on yourself. You need others. You need people to support and help you because we are wired to connect. We are wired to interact. We are wired to support and ask for support. Mas marami tayong na-accomplish if we go beyond our own benefits. Mas marami tayong nagagawa. Mas marami tayong nare-reach kapag you go beyond yourself at hindi na lang yung sarili mong happiness, success yung iniisip mo. Pero na-enjoy mo rin na makatulong sa iba, makita mo yung progress ng iba, nakasabay mo dun sa journey na yon. Mas magiging maganda yung proseso kapag may kasama ka. And kung hindi ka pa maka-all in dyan sa bagay na yan, it's maybe because nasa maling environment ka, I would say. Or hindi mo pa nahahanap yung secure connection na magpa-fire up sa'yo to do that. And hindi nila mapapa-feel sa'yo na mali yung ginagawa mo or walang patutunguhan yung ginagawa mo. Majority of the people wait for certainty before they start doing something. Kailangan certain lahat, kailangan planado lahat, kailangan kompleto lahat ng gamit, kailangan ito yung perfect setting. Walang mangyayari kung lagi kang maghihintay ng certainty or kung marami kang requirements before you do something. Kasi yung clarity comes from doing it. it comes from the journey. Kumbaga parang pwedeng 30% clear ka lang or certain ka lang sa isang bagay. And yung remaining 70%, makukuha mo yung clarity along the way. Kumbaga parang mas dun mo makukuha na, okay, ito yung gusto kong gawin sa hindi ko gustong gawin. Kasi natry mo nang gawin siya. Kasi hindi mo masasabi na gusto mo siya kung hindi mo nabigyan yung sarili mo ng chance na itry siya. Parang sa pagluluto, di ba parang pwedeng aralin mo yung recipe, 100% certain ka ito yung measurement, etc. etc. Pero kung hindi mo siya sisimulang lutuin, hindi mo malalaman na mas prefer mo pala na mas marami yung asukal or mas less yung toyo or instead na chicken, mas okay pala ang pork or beef. Now you get to recreate your own flavor or your own style of doing it na alam mong mas sustainable sa lifestyle mo, na mas sustainable sa the kind of energy rin or human design na meron ka. So start before you feel fully ready. And maybe try taking one imperfect action. Yung kahit maliit lang, pero nudge na siya na, hey, I'm doing something about my dream. I'm doing something about this journey. Kumbaga meron ka ng ginagawa kahit na natatakot ka at kahit na hindi ka pa sigurado. So allow yourself to experiment. Kung hindi pa clear sa'yo yung isang bagay na yon, go, explore ka lang. Kaya uso ngayon yung mga side quest, di ba? Go lang, te! Go for that side quest. Go for that activity. Go for that. Show up to that event. Show up to that maybe date or to that catch up with friends. Show up to that opportunity because hindi mo alam when you keep on showing up, mas marami kang data na nagagather, mas marami kang experimentation na nagagawa, and mas marami kang parang feedback that you get na, oh, I like this one. Oh, I don't like this one. Oh, I love doing this. And then when you keep on showing up, doon mo marirealize yung gusto mo sa hindi mo gusto. That's why I really love traveling because na-expose ka doon sa iba't ibang kultura, na-expose ka sa iba't ibang lasa ng pagkain, na-expose ka sa iba't ibang activities. Mas nahanap mo yung pacing na gusto mo. Mas nagkakaroon ka ng clarity sa kind of life that you want when you travel. So go, whatever side quest na iniisip mo ngayon, go na te. Kasi you'll never know that side quest or that simple way of showing up can lead to something beautiful, can lead to a better relationship, can lead to a maybe business idea, or can lead to a promotion at work because mas inspired ka. Hi, exciting ang mga side quests. Kasi alam mo, may isa kaming friend na na-meet sa Sikihor, and ang sinabi niya is, common naman na tong quotes na to, pero ang sinabi niya is, I don't regret the things that I've done. I regret the things that I didn't do when I had the chance. Mas ire-regret mo yung bagay na hindi mo ginawa kaysa dun sa bagay na ginawa mo kahit na natatakot ka or kahit na hindi ka sure. Kaya, gawin mo na! Go do it. Go do it. Kapag alam mong para sa'yo, makinig ka sa sa intuition mo. Alam mo yan malalaman mo. Sa romantic relationship, if kailangan mo na bang mag-first move, kailangan mo na bang to ask him or her out. Kung sa business, kung kailangan mo na bang maghanap ng business partner or figure out ng recipe. Sa career, mafi-figure out mo yan If feeling mo deserve mo na ng promotion, go ask for a raise. Go ask for a promotion. Same thing with letting go of things. Ganon din siya. Mararamdaman mo yan kung kailangan mo nang mag-nudge sa universe to take the initial step or to start letting go of things. Ako, I always tell this to myself. Kapag ginawa ko ba to, magiging proud ba yung 80-year-old version of me? So, lagi kong kinoconsider si 80-year-old self na magiging proud kaya siya kapag nakita niya or nalaman niya na at the age of 30, ito yung mga ginawa kong side quest. Ito yung mga risk na tinake ko kahit na natatakot ako. Ito yung chance na hindi ko pinalagpas. Ito yung trip na kahit last money ko na go, tinuloy ko pa rin. Ito yung message na sinend ko dito sa tao na nagugustuhan ko. Huy! Or ito yung ginawa ko every single day sa content creation journey ko kahit na wala pa akong kinikita na malaki. Kasi mas takot ako sa what if kesa doon sa failure. Mas nakakatakot yun na tumanda tapos walang nangyari dahil lang natakot ako or nagpadala ako sa takot ko. I think the best way to lessen the fear is to start investing in yourself. Feeling ko nawawater down yung fear kapag marami kang inaaral, marami kang mga inner work, marami kang mindfulness activities, or kapag mas honest ka sa sarili mo. Let's say if you wanna start a business, then start educating yourself about business. Start reading books about business. Start maybe finding mentors. If natatakot kang magmahal, then start learning about love. Or maybe start taking care of you. Mahalaga na hindi ka lang, again, going all out all the time. Mahalaga na hindi lang puro palabas. Dapat meron ding papasok. So kung gusto mo ng clarity, kung gusto mo ng growth, dapat binibigyan mo yung sarili mo ng time to learn, time to take a pause, time to rest, time to create, time to show up. Kasi kung ano yung binibigay mo sa sarili mo, yun din ang ibibigay sa'yo ng buhay. So if hindi mo tinitipid yung sarili mo sa pagmamahal, if hindi mo tinitipid yung sarili mo sa pangunawa, sa attention, then life will also treat you that way. So if you've been playing safe for maybe weeks, months, or years already, maybe this is your sign to maybe go take some risk. Kumbaga, maybe stop playing it safe. I'm not saying na maging reckless ka or maging irresponsible ka, pero try mo to go out of your comfort zone. Try mo to send that message, kahit ganun lang. Or maybe try mo to maybe start that business or maybe start asking for that raise or promotion. Kumbaga, continuously challenge yourself. Ang tawag ko dyan, breakthrough action. Ano yung mga bagay na dahil lang takot ka, hindi mo ginagawa? And this time, ibe-breakthrough mo siya. And this time, finally, i-confront mo na yung fear. And gagawa ka na ng little action, kahit small steps lang, para lang masabi mo sa sarili mo that you're breaking through it. And I trust na alam mo to, te. I trust na alam mo tong bagay na alam mong dinedelay mo na ng matagal. Maybe find time to write down the things na alam mong binabalik-balikan mo at gusto mong gawin pero natatakot ka lang. And maybe this week or this month, try taking some action. Or try nudging. Nudge ka na sa universe na go. Kung gusto mo nang mag-solo living, maghanap ka na ng condo kahit wala ka pang pambili. Kung gusto mo ng relationship, be out there. Start connecting with people. Send that message. Kung gusto mo na ng raise or promotion, mag-schedule ka na ng talk with your manager and maybe talk about it. And stop waiting for a sign. Kasi ang sign is yung desire mo. Huwag ka na maghintay ng napakaraming signs. Kasi the fact that meron kang desire, meron kang burning desire, yun na yung sign, te. Kasi maybe you're just one decision away. Maybe you're just one message away. Maybe you're just one show up away from living a totally different life. Kasi yung pagbabago sa buhay, hindi naman yan nangyayari ng dramatic na biglang nagbago agad eh. Yung pagbabago ng buhay, nagsisimula siya dun sa mga little actions na pasundot-sundot mong ginawa. Tapos nag-build up siya hanggang sa lumaki. Hindi mo na namalayan, uy, buti na lang pala nag-message ako. Buti na lang pala nag-show up ako dyan sa concert na yan or dyan sa movie na yan. Buti na lang pala nag-travel ako that time. Kasi yan yung naging turning point. Bakit ako meron ako ngayon? Kasi ganun, di ba? Lahat ng success na meron ka ngayon, nag-start yan sa isang simpleng pag-show up mo dun sa bagay na yun. Hindi mo kailangan maging fearless. Kasi yung takot, andyan yan talaga. No? Hindi yan mawawala. Pero kailangan mo maging matapang. Kailangan mong tapangan talaga. As in, go! Go do it! Kahit na may takot at kahit na may fear of judgment, go do it. So maybe ask yourself, ano yung breakthrough action mo this week? Ano yung nudge na ibibigay mo sa universe na, hey, I want this. That's why I'm doing this. Kasi hindi yan lalagpak na lang sa kamay mo. Kailangan may gawin ka. Kailangan may ginagawa ka talaga. Alam ko, nakakatakot talaga. Ramdam kita. For sure, nararamdaman mo rin naman sa boses ko na may mga takot din ako sa buhay. Pero kahit nakakatakot, gawin mo pa din. Kasi kung ang intention mo naman ay alam mong ikakabuti to ng buhay mo, ng buhay ng pamilya mo, ikakabuti to ng future self mo, ikakaproud to ng 80-year-old version of you, then go do it kahit natatakot ka. And I always tell this, gawin mo siya kasi alam mong hindi ka naman niya papabayaan. Hindi ibibigay ni Lord yung feelings and desire kung hindi siya gagawa ng way para mangyari yan sa buhay mo. Kaya ako every time I pray and I journal, parang lagi ko sinasabi kay Lord, Lord, ikaw nagbigay nito Binigay-bigay mo tong feelings na to, desire na to, or vision na to. Di excited na akong matupad to. Kasi alam kong hindi mo naman ibibigay or hindi niya ibibigay kung hindi para sa'yo. Hindi mo yan mararamdaman. Hindi ka magiging sleepless about it kung hindi ka niya nililid na gawin mo na. And in fact, the more na ini-ignore mo yung calling, the more na ini-ignore mo yung desire, the more na makulit ang universe, makulit si Lord. As in talagang i-redirect ka niya na, ito nga, makinig ka kasi. Hindi niya ibibigay literally yung way. Hindi niya ibibigay literally yung gusto mo or the way you want it to unfold. But you gotta trust that it's on its way already. Maaring di mo pa naiintindihan ngayon, pero naiintindihan niya at alam niya. So allow yourself to go all in so you can go all out. The more na marami kang pinapasok sa sarili mo na good beliefs, good mindset, feeling of you being good enough, feeling of you being loved, na you matter, the more that you take care of yourself, the more that you take care of your inner world, the more na nagre-reflect yan dun sa outer world that you're also creating. More in, more out. Ganun lang. I always believe na hindi pwedeng go all out ka lang lagi without going all in. In fact, dapat mas marami yung all in more than the out para di ka ma-burn out. And when you go all in, wag mo siyang kalimutan. Isama mo siya. Papasukin mo siya sa buhay mo. So I hope this episode gives you kahit little hope and courage na sige na, tapangan mo na. Huwag ka nang matakot. Create that breakthrough action this week and just keep on showing up. Kung nag-breakthrough action ka this week tapos na-reject ka or na-judge ka, then go and try it again. Go and explore more. Go and keep on growing, keep on showing up. Kasi hindi naman lahat successful kapag nag-try tayo. Pero yung mga taong hindi sumusuko kahit na nare-reject sila or kahit na nag-fail sila, sila yung mga taong eventually mahanap nila yung sweet spot. And alam kong dadating ka sa point na masasabi mo sa sarili mo na buti na lang I showed up. Buti na lang I took that breakthrough action that day. Buti na lang. That's it for episode 13. I hope na nag-enjoy kayo. I hope na marami kayong napulot from this. And if you can share this to your friends, whether trentahin sila or hindi, to your family na nangangailangan ng a little, nudge na, uy, tapangan mo naman. Go send this to them. I wanna reach as many people as I can and I cannot do it kapag hindi nyo ko tutulungan. Maraming salamat for following this podcast or for rating this podcast 5 stars. If you can also comment and if you can also tag me sa stories ninyo sa IG, yun po talaga yung nagpapakilig sa akin. So I highly appreciate yung mga taong nagpa-private message, nagtatag sa stories, nagko-comment, or nag-share nitong podcast na ito because feeling ko mas marami akong nare-reach na tao. And at the same time, mas nafe-feel ko na yung community natin nag-grow. Maraming salamat. I will forever be grateful na andito ka, nakikinig ka sa akin. Maraming salamat sa pakikinig kasi hindi biro yun na mag-spend ka ng time para makinig dito for how many minutes of your life. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you in person. I hope na pag nakita nyo ako in person, mag-say hi kayo because I really love meeting mga trentahins out there. Maraming salamat sa mga inyong kagandahan, kayamanan, at kapayapaan. Bye! See you sa next episode.